Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Sparkles of Love transmission. Today is episode number 3. My name is Ana-La-Rai, and today we're going to talk about gratitude. And the importance of gratitude. We're going to do. Hi, everybody, and welcome to one second. Of Love. It's one of those days. I've now been muted. We're going to try again. All right. Welcome. I'm Ana-La-Rai with Sparkles of Love, and welcome to episode 3. And today we're going to be talking about gratitude and the importance of gratitude and how it shows up in your life. And we're also going to be doing an energetic download a little later in our episode, and I will open up for questions at the end. So you're welcome to type your questions in. All right. And there's a real 28-second time lag. So I see that you're saying no sound, but I think I've fixed that now. Yeah. Okay. All right. So just for those of you joining me, remember to like the video, subscribe, and push notifications so you know when I'm going live. But I'm going to continue to do Thursdays at noon Pacific time. But all right. So can you write in the comments for me, how often do you express gratitude? Okay. If you want to write in the comments, how often do you express gratitude? And what are some of the things that you're grateful for? Okay. I think that from talking to, I remember working with a client a number of years ago, and she shared with me she wasn't in gratitude very often because not many big things happened in her life. And I can remember saying to her that it's important to really be grateful for the little things, for so many different things, because if you're always just waiting for the big things, then you might wait a while, right? And gratitude is an energy that builds. It's one of the most powerful energies around. And for me, I always share with people that it's the easiest way to change your life. It doesn't cost you anything. It's easy to do. And it's really all about your own perspective, your own perception. So let's see what some people are saying. So many times a day, excellent. I express gratitude upon waking again and again when I go to bed. When I wake up or when I write in my gratitude app, I express gratitude in my actions with interactions with others. Yeah, I actually have an app I use on my phone. And the funny thing is that unfortunately, this app they don't make anymore, and mine is getting a little old because it slows down now that every time I turn it on. But I find it really helpful and really recommend a gratitude app. And, or you can just do it in a journal or however you want. But for mine, I have kept it now for 9.5 years, which my app tells me is 3,444 days I've completed my gratitude. And in there, I have 21,118 gratitude statements. So pretty much for me, every day at bedtime, I sit down and before I fall asleep, I write in my gratitude journal. What am I grateful for? It might be that we had sunshine today. My husband's name is always in there. It might be, that I met someone new that I really liked, or that we saw a great movie, or that my health is good, or that there's money in the bank. It could be anything. It might be about the dinner we had, or just around that we got out for a walk in the sunshine. So for me, gratitude can be big or small. And the more you focus on the small things, the easier the big things come. And I think most of us are grateful for the big things when wonderful big things happen. But the real change comes when you start looking at the smaller things. And I looked up, and there's been a lot of science done around gratitude. And I looked up some scientific facts about or what they feel gratitude can do for people. So from a scientific standpoint or from a medical standpoint, this was some of the research, okay? It can decrease stress, okay? Most of us, that's a good thing. It can lower blood pressure. It can improve your sleep, improve your sleep. It promotes happiness, okay? It increases the immune response. I thought that one was really cool. So they've been able to show that people who are more in gratitude more often, their immune system works better, right? Which means you get sick less, right? Often. Overall well-being improves. People who are grateful feel less envy or resentment, okay? Again, if you feel envy or resentment very often, you might want to look at gratitude. It can lessen depression and anxiety. Wow, gratitude, And the one I liked, I think the best is that m- most people who are grateful are more satisfied with their life, right? What a great thing to be able to say that I'm satisfied with my life. And gratitude becomes a lifestyle. How often are you grateful? What are you grateful for? It's a way that it's like putting on rose-colored glasses. Mine are actually rose-colored. Um, it's a way that you view the world out there. Do you see life as something joyful, something to be thankful for, something amazing, even when challenges happen? Or do you feel like everybody's out to get you and you feel like you never have a chance to get ahead, or you just always see things from a standpoint of a victimhood? And once you start to move into the vibrations of gratitude, energy in your body and around you starts to change. So gratitude, I've got some pictures here I'm going to show you, and you can Google them all. Gratitude is on the vibrational scale. So David Hawkins did studies in gratitude and energy. And you can Google him and look at all of that. And it's called a vibrational scale. Christian Marie Sheldon also calls the same kind of thing love or above in her work. And lots of people use it. And what it is, it refers to a well, let's see if I can get that in here. There, I put it up against me. It has a frequency on this side, and up to 720 is the low, and it has the state of being on this side. And all the scales look different. I've got one that looks like this. I've got one to show you like that. A lot of you who have worked with me have seen one like this. There's all kinds of them. But they all pretty much say the same thing. Now, the wording might be a little bit different. So the higher your frequency, right? Love or above, love is at 500. Is it on this one? Oh, they don't show love on this one. The higher your frequency, the better your life gets, right? Because you live more in peace, in joy, in gratitude, in acceptance. And when your vibration is low, your life tends to be more difficult. And some of the things there are anger, jealousy, fear, apathy. And the lowest is shame. On the frequency scale, it's 20, right? Where peace is 600. So shame and guilt are the lowest things on the frequency scale. So when you are in gratitude, gratitude on this one is at 540. Okay. So it's a really big difference when you move into the vibrations of gratitude. This one, this scale shows peace and gratitude is very high. And then on the bottom, hatred and fear, jealousy and sadness. Okay. Kindness up here, wrong side, kindness. But gratitude's right up here, right up there. So a really simple way to raise your vibration, which we talked about in episode 2 that I didn't talk about because we were going to talk about it here today, is to move into that energy of gratitude. You see the world differently. You see your life differently. You hold a different vibration. And it's not like you have to call in the vibration. It just starts to happen. Because it is when you truly are grateful, the vibration starts to become a part of you. So welcome to those of you joining, and I'm just going to ask you to write in some of the things that you're grateful for. Okay. So on David Hawkins' vibrational scale of consciousness, is I think what he called it, is emotions. Okay, those are the things we're talking about here. The emotion, energy and motion. Energy vibrates at a certain frequency, and most of you who work with me know that. The law of vibration activates the law of attraction through the law of deservedness. You attract what you send out by the emotions you hold in your body. So when we're vibrating at a low vibration of shame and guilt and fear, and if that's our constant during the day, and anxiety and all of those things, that's the energy that's going out around us, right? Maybe you don't want to feel that way, but that's where you're at. And so what comes back usually is more of that, right? So as you start to find things in your life to be grateful for, even just that you were able to get out of the bed today, or that you could have a hot shower when you got out of bed, or a cold shower, if that's what you prefer, that you have even $10 in your bank account. It's not about how much you have of anything. It's about being grateful for what you have now. And it doesn't mean that you stop dreaming and wanting more or working towards more. That's great too. But gratitude is about being thankful for where you're at here and now. And last week, I didn't manage to do my planned YouTube live because I was in very, very severe, excruciating pain from an injury. And it's so interesting to see how gratitude comes into play, because this week, even when my shoulder still hurts a little bit, I am so deeply grateful that it's not what it was last week, right? I could look at it the other way and say, oh, I'm still not 100%. I still can't do this. No, I just look at everything as, oh, wow, I can brush my hair now. I can do, I can cut my own food. I can use my arm. And it's really about being thankful here in the now, And that changes your vibration. Okay. So remember that big or small, you want to look for what you're grateful for. So let me just see what some people have said they're grateful for. And I'm grateful that you're all here with me today. Thank you. And those listening to the recording. Grateful for a loving family, fun times with friends, my faith, being in nature. Oh, yeah, that's nice. And many little things. Okay. Each morning I wake up and say, thank you. I'm here today, open and willing to live this day full of gratitude and unlimited possibilities. All the basics, even the little ones, every day, all the time, people in my life, my spiritual life. Grateful for being alive, my wife, health, beautiful place we live. I like you put that one in there. All right. And what I have learned too is the way the brain works is that when you write down your gratitudes, they become even more powerful and stronger. So it's really good to say, I'm grateful for this and I'm grateful for that. But that's why a gratitude journal, whether it be on your phone, your tablet, your computer, even a little booklet, you know, is so important because something happens in the brain, especially when you use your hand to write. It's like another layer of energy comes in. So again, I do mine in an app, but the more you can focus on writing it down or really connecting with the gratitude, the more it comes into your life and it grows because it changes your perspective. So now once you decide that you're going to look for things you're grateful for, all of a sudden it's like a snowball. It starts rolling and more things happen. More and more things happen that you see, oh, I'm grateful for this. And then and it's not necessarily that more good things start happening in your life, but you start to see the things happening in your life differently. Differently. All right. And Karen says, grateful for my family, my pets, beautiful plants, butterflies, birds in the garden. Happy to stand barefoot in the grass after so many years. Oh, that's nice. Um, and so many other small things. Yeah. So I would highly recommend for everybody that you keep a gratitude journal. Cost you nothing. It's fast. It's easy. I write at least 3 gratitudes a day. Some I have 6 and 7. And, but like I said, I'm up to 21,118 gratitudes that I've been keeping my gratitude journal for 9.5 years. And I rarely miss a day. And I think that my gratefulness has really helped me with my life and make my life better because my life is so different now than it was nine years ago. All right. If you want to write any questions you have about gratitude, you're welcome to it, and I will look at those after. And what I'd like to do now for everyone is I would like to do a download for everybody of energy, because I think that when you come on here, I really like to be able to do some sort of short download. So I'm getting to do 7 minutes. And of course, better if you're sitting down. You can still be walking, but you may, most people feel the energy. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a download of just pure divine love. So not romantic love, but divine love. Okay. And when we come back out of this, I'm going to go silent for it. So you don't hear any noise in the background. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and I'll get everyone connected and started. And then when we come back, I will be happy to answer the questions in the question field. Okay? All right, so eyes closed. And I can't lift my arm all the way, but let's get connected to the light and just see, feel, or sense as we bring in that pure source light. And just allow this pure source light to just come into your field. It's going to come in through the top here, above your crown chakra, top of your head. And just feel now as we're bringing in pure source love or light, this vibration, and allow it to come down into your body. It's entering at the top of your head and it's going to flow down through the various parts of your body. You don't have to do anything, just receive. Okay, and I'm just going to mute myself as I continue to bring this in for you. Just continue to receive this download of divine love. Eyes closed. Just receive. You don't have to do anything else. Just continue to receive. We've got almost another 3 minutes here of download. There you go. I hope you felt that. Every time you listen to this, you will receive that download of divine love and light. And you can never have too much love and light, you know? All right. So if you have any questions regarding gratitude or anything else right now, if you want to write those in and in the chat here for me. And while you're doing that, I'll just take a minute and tell you, if you haven't been to my website lately, sparklesoflove.love, we have changed the free gift that we're offering when people sign up for the newsletter. And it is the first of the advanced chakras, the sacral chakra. So if you don't know anything about the advanced chakras, I'll be talking about that at another time, but that is available. And on my blog, we just posted yesterday a brand new healing technique, and it gives you all the process for you to use this new healing technique. It is also on Ana-La-Rai Sparkles of Love Facebook page. So either place you can find this new technique. Feel free to share it, to use it. And it works with vibration and music. It was really a really cool analogy that the guides brought through. So I'm open to, if you have any questions, I'll just take a look there. So please, if you have any questions about gratitude or experiences where you've had gratitude make a difference in your life. All right. Yeah. Oh, Anne's feeling the energy and Melinda's feeling the energy. Yeah. Yeah. Just take a second here. And while people are writing, I will share one other thing that we just launched. I think it was yesterday. There was a session I did last March, almost a year ago, 11 months ago. And the guides, we didn't put it out right away. And the guides came through and Kari-La came through and called it an experiment. She was pretty clear about a trial, right? And it's available now, and it is still in trial form. But what it is, it's cellular regeneration. And it's amazing because you can use it every 3 months to work on the regeneration of specific body parts or organs or eventually body systems. And after, I think, the first year, then it goes down from 3 months. You can use it more often. And that is, there's a lot of information there. If you click on my website, sparklesoflove.love, and go to what's new, you'll see it right on the top. It's this beautiful picture, partly a woman's face, and then all of this cellular regeneration. And so that is available now, and you can use it as many times as you want for yourself. It really, and it's exciting because as we look back on the last year or so, Kari-La is really bringing in some cutting edge, leading edge techniques and processes, as are the other guides. So I'm really excited to see what this is going to bring. All right, questions. Thank you for facilitating the beautiful download of divine light. Okay. Well, I don't think we have any questions today. I think gratitude is probably pretty clear about how important it is and how it can make such a difference in your life. It's so easy. It's just the easiest way to make your life better. So next week, what I'm going to be talking about is the energies of 2024. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what's coming and what's happening now on the planet and give you an update. As always, thank you for being here with us at Sparkles of Love. And remember to subscribe and to hit notify. And hopefully you like this video. So go ahead and share it away. Have a great week, everybody. Bye for now.